全てを奪おう。
日輪はここに今より長く続いた征伐を終結に導きましょう。
One last recording. I wanted to read all of the names in the records with their description and bio. I've already read the collectibles, so I don't know why this is saying new. I've already read those. And then these are gonna unlock in the Forever Moonlight event. But I wanted to read all of these because after like a month or two, none of this will be available. So at least this will be up for the people that missed out on the event, or they want to go back and like see how the Himiko event went. And so this video will be here. And I probably already read this, but I'm gonna read all of them this time instead of just some of them. But here we go. Queen Himiko. She put an end to the never-ending wars of Yamatai and founded the Council of the Sun as the Queen, a descendant of the Taita clan, yet unswayed by her clan's glory, or shadows, recognized by the Chrono Jade and the people of the Council of the Sun for her resilient and compassionate heart. She seeks to turn time toward 3 moments: a night where people can sleep free of war, a moment when people can savor the sweet fragrance of harvested Malay, and a moment when people can stay beside the ones they love. At the end of time, as a goddess of time, she awaits reunion with those she holds dear. Takashime, once known as Yohime, she now hides beneath the veil of the night. The queen she once revered as divine has lost the sun's radiance. Through centuries of looping cycle, she relentlessly resisted. In the end, the prison of the Castle of the Sun collapsed, ending eternal torment. She stayed to watch over, soothing her people's 800 years of sorrow. But she will soon set out again and save more innocent lives. Only then can she honor her beloved father and her queen. Council of the Sun. Once there was the Council of the Sun. Long ago, Queen Himiko used the power of the Onmyoji and the Chrono Jade to hide the city within a temporal rift. After losing everything to the plague, she became trapped in an endless cycle, reliving the happiest day of her life, her wedding, in the end. Her beloved apprentice, Yohime, broke the 800-year cycle with her own hands, setting the trapped souls free. The Council of the Sun then fell into eternal night. Taito no Masakado's severed hand. Taito no Masakado, head of the Taita clan, at its zenith. With a single thrust of his divine spear, the heavens quaked, the earth shuddered, and even the sun and moon dimmed. He wielded the sacred relics, Fusu no Mikama, and the chrono jade, Fusnomitama, radiated a 3-day aura, as if tethered to that mysterious city of time, like a furious lion devouring the sun. Fusnomitama was wild and untamable by all but Taido no Masakado, who was raised among beasts. Though General Sun Hunter was born human, his boundless strength led many to whisper that he carried the blood of a demigod. Perhaps it is not the raging flames that are endless, but the fire in one's heart. Artifact, Chrono Jade. Originally, it was a sacred artifact of the Taira clan, one of the 4 great clans, forged from the Sunstone and the Moonstone. The Sunstone held the power to retrace, while the Moonstone could sever. Taira no Masakado once wielded it during the Genpei War, but a sudden upheaval during the conflict led to the fall of the Taira clan, and the Chrono Jade was lost. Perhaps foreseeing their doom, Taira no Masakado entrusted a secret squad with a final mission to carry the Chrono Jade and the last surviving Taira bloodline to Yamatai. The last heir, gifted with immense spiritual power, would go on to end the Yamatai Civil War, found the Council of the Sun, and ascend the throne as queen, harnessing the combined power of the Chrono Jade and the Ungaikyo. She sealed the Council of the Sun within a rift in space and time, though only a few decades passed in the outside world. Within the rift, the Council endured an 800-year cycle, until one day a princess shattered the cycle with the Moonstone and returned the Council of the Sun to the world. Maiden Himiko, a girl known as the Daughter of the Sun. Once, a woman from Yamatai prayed devoutly to the god, asking for a child. Then she heard the cry of a baby. Following the sound, she found an infant girl with a gem hanging from her chest. She was frightened by the girl's abnormality, but the shrine's priestess believed the child was a divine gift. The priestess adopted the girl and named her Himiko, Daughter of the Sun. The head priest arrived, claiming to be sent by divine decree to educate Himiko. Under the high priest's guidance, the young Himiko learned how to harness the power of Yamatai's seeds of war. Amidst the flames of war, she witnessed the sorrow on the faces of the Yamatai people. Confronted with the torment of a divided soul, she ultimately made her true choice. Without hesitation, she erased the seeds of war from her soul and chose the moonlight over the land of Yamatai instead, even if this would be seen by her mentor, the head priest, as an unforgivable betrayal of his teaching, and she had resolved to become just such a traitor. With the masked warrior by her side, Himiko led her people to unify Yamatai and build the resplendent Council of the Sun. Head Priest. The head priest of the Yamatai shrine where Himiko, the Daughter of the Sun, resides. Some time after Himiko was taken in by the shrine, he appeared, claiming he had received a divine revelation to guide her. His true identity remains unknown, though he may have ties to the Taira clan. Mastering formidable mystical arts, he wields obscure curses unseen by others. He revealed the history of the Taira clan to Himiko, urging her to spark conflict among Yamatai's warlords and nurture the seeds of war. Through the flames of war, he sought to fill the void left by the Moonstone, enabling Himiko to fully awaken the immense power of Chrono Jade. Everlight. After the Sun Queen, Himiko, took the throne, a masked man arrived at the Council of the Sun. In time, he removed his mask, revealing the face of a gentle, refined man. His love for the Sun Queen was sincere, free of deception or hidden intent. Yet as their wedding day drew near, a long dormant voice stirred within his memory. Only then did he begin to understand
he might be no more than an incomplete fragment. Anonymous Guardian, a mysterious warrior who appeared in Yamatai. Traveling through time, she protected the young Himiko, who had been summoned to the future, and guided Takashi Ine back to the past. To avoid disrupting history, she wore a mask. She then stayed by Himiko's side, becoming the first true subject to pledge loyalty to her. Clad in a full-face mask, she wielded masterful martial skills and carried the power of the moon. As Himiko honed her strength, raised her own army, ended the wars in Yamatai, and founded the new capital, the Castle of the Sun, she remained Himiko's most trusted and capable ally. Yamatai, the war-torn land of Yamatai, once ruled by Okuninushi, under whose reign all people of Yamatai were forced to duel in the ancient arena. Slaves knew no freedom. General Sunhunter defeated Okuninushi and granted Yamatai slaves their freedom. But over time, General Sunhunter became a tyrant and took control of Yamatai. After his death in battle at Heian-kyo, the land once again fell into endless conflict. The people of Yamatai waited for the arrival of a true ruler who would belong to them. The Sun Queen, wielding the power of Chronojade alongside her formidable spiritual energy and curses, vanquished Yamatai's warring factions. She ultimately unified the land and built the magnificent new capital, Castle of the Sun. On her coronation day, she thwarted the schemes of her former mentor, the head priest, and sealed the ancient Yamatai arena, a place that had sown the seeds of war into the rift of time. Taira no Masakaro, a hero, yet also a tyrant, once a hostage sent by the Taira clan, one of the four great families of Heian-kyo, to the ancient Yamatai kingdom. He was the warrior who defeated the usurping deity Okuninushi. Entrenched in the ancient Yamatai arena, he liberated Yamatai and granted freedom to his enslaved people. The Taira clan rose to prominence, becoming the strongest of the four great families. But in time, he turned from a hero into a kinslayer and a mad tyrant, leading the Taira army against the allied forces led by the Minamoto clan. He suffered a crushing defeat. Even after his head was cut off, he continued to command his troops in battle. After his death, his body vanished without a trace. Okuninushi, a deity who once ruled the ancient kingdom of Yamatai, he built the grand ancient Yamatai arena, forcing all of Yamatai's people to fight and slaughter within its tiers. From the clouds above, he watched as the battles unfolded in the arena. Defeated by General Sunhunter, his eyes were later forged into divine artifacts. The path of the arena was sealed, and the people of Yamatai returned to the earth. Perhaps he did not die, but was instead trapped by Taira no Masakaro within the ruins of the ancient Yamatai arena, waited for the day of his return. Legends say the crimson dust that spills from the arena in the sky every 6 days and nights is a deity's curse upon Yamatai.